So I just came out to my students.
Say what?
So I just came out to my students. I've been wanting to do this for the past 2 years. Sorry, I'm like so emotional. And I just haven't had the courage to do it out of fear of judgment, mostly from their parents. But I had these kids in 4th grade, and now I have them in 6th, and I'm sending them to middle school, and I love these kids so much, and I trust them, and they make me feel safe, and I know they love me, and it just felt right, and I did it, and it was so beautiful. They had so many questions, which I loved. They wanted to learn, and they wanted to learn about me, and they were so eager, and a few of them clapped, which was so precious.
Gay!
That seems mildly inappropriate for an elementary school teacher to come out and talk about her sexuality to her students. Just saying. I don't know. I think that would be more for a family or friends type thing, but sure, fits in with the narrative. That's our teacher feature for the day. We're back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you're all having an amazing day, and I hope this video doesn't ruin it too much. If you thought that was bad, that teacher feature, then hold on tight, because it's going to get crazy in today's episode of Epic Woke TikTok Fails.
TikTok is degenerate trash. Correct.
Everything woke turns to shit, okay?
No truer words have ever been spoken. One question. Why do we keep getting so many pictures of bigger women sitting on the meat and produce at the grocery store? I think this is the 4th, maybe 5th one we've had on the screen. What? Well, listen, at least this lovely lady was kind enough to put on her face covering so she wouldn't be coughing and sneezing all over everybody. So there's that. If you want to look at the silver lining in this whole thing, it looks like she's got a, I don't know, mask with a little ventilator on. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming back. Before we dive into this complete insanity, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video. Today's video is brought to you by Shelby Pierce. Now, Shelby has been a good friend of mine for quite a long time, and she's been very supportive. Always showing all kinds of love and support for the channel. She watches the video. Sometimes she'll drop a comment, sometimes she won't, but she always lets me know how I'm doing. So Shelby, thank you so much for sponsoring today's video, and thank you so much for all the love and support since I've started on this journey. I'm glad you're on this journey with me. If you would like to sponsor the next video, there is a PayPal link in the description box below, and I will read your name in said video unless stated otherwise by you. If you don't want me to say your full name as a sponsor for that video, if you have a nickname or anything like that, just let me know, and that's how we will do it. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, become a part of the greatest community on the YouTubes. Let's get into it. All right, I don't know what, something about Yes Queen. Apparently this person doesn't like it. See if you can understand it. Roll the film, please.
Someone shared with me some gender neutral replacements for Yes Queen, and I wanted to share them with you. Get it, Your Majesty! Go off, Your Eminence! Send it, Your Highness! Pop off, my liege! Pop off! Snap, Your Excellence! Go ahead! Fuck my grace! Which one's your favorite?
Can you, like, shut up?
What? Gender neutral replacements for Yes Queen? didn't understand a word of that. And listen, I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties today with a few things here, so I'm going to do my best to get through this without too many, too many glitches. So bear with me on this one, guys. It happens, unfortunately. I don't know. I don't know what just happened here with this lady, but let's keep it moving, please. All right, next up, it says, do you get a lot of people thinking you're trans? Do people harass you? I hope not. Well, I hope not either. That's not nice, harassing and bullying people, but let's see. Roll the film, please.
Literally everybody thinks that I'm trans unless I tell them otherwise. Everybody. Transphobic people think I'm a trans woman. Medical professionals think that I'm a trans man who's taking testosterone without a prescription. And trans people just think I'm any sort of trans. And when they find out I'm not, usually it's okay. But a lot of the times it's not okay. I have been followed by men with knives in a parking lot. And the only reason I'm okay is because my friend got out of her vehicle to present herself that she was there waiting for me. I'm not safe using the women's restroom. And I'm not safe using the men's restroom because I have to sit down to pee. And if a man hears that, then on occasion, trans people will think that I'm trans and they'll say things like, oh, T for T and stuff like that at me. And I'll explain like, oh, actually, I'm intersex. Then I get ghosted or I get told I'm appropriating trans struggles. Even though I didn't choose this, I just stopped shaving and I don't have to shave for you.
It's a man, baby. Well, I thought she was a man. She is rather mannish. If that is a woman, it does look like she was beaten with an ugly stick.
All I could say is, I wish I could grow a beard in like that. Moving right along. All right, take a quick break from TikTok. We've got a recent speech from our fearless leader, former VP Joe Biden, speaking to the UN. Let me get my big head out the way. See what he has to say. Roll it.
We meet this year in a moment of intermingled with great pain. We've lost so much to this devastating pandemic, the emergence of new technologies, and global health and a global health threat council toward global COVID response, the global COVID response, vaccinating the world and building back better from the borderless climate crisis, from the United States and from other donors, working with countries, technologies that reduce the risk. Similarly, we know the bitter sting of terrorism is real. The United States is committed to using our resources. When the earthquake strikes, we're fighting between warring parties, horrific violence, and a belief in the universe. Whether it occurs LGBTQI.
Or LGBTQ2 plus.
LGBTQI. The authoritarianism of the world. Proud Moldovans broke now together. Climactic climate change. From COVID to climate. We, you and I. God bless you all.
What the? You will? What? Have you got a stutter? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
Oh, wow. Oh, listen, oh, jeez, I almost knocked my... Obviously, I don't know who clipped that together. That was perfect. Obviously, when it's clipped together like that, it makes things look a little worse, but just a little worse. It's bad. It's really bad. So that was a classic clip. Now, when you heard former VP Joe talking about the alphabet community, he was having trouble with it. So his good friend up from the north, Justin Trudeau, Canadian Prime Minister, I guess, Tried to help him out. Justin Trudeau couldn't get it either. Now, the sad thing about Justin Trudeau is this guy's donned blackface more than I think any human on the planet. We've seen, what, 4, 5, 6 pictures of him with blackface. It doesn't matter. They reelected the guy. I think he just got reelected or reinstated or however they do it in Canada. I think Justin Trudeau just won the election. I don't know how they do it, but I think he's back in charge. Unreal. So Joe couldn't get it. I mean, Justin Trudeau couldn't get it.
For an LGBTQ2+.
What an idiot.
All right, listen, guys, we're going to have a short video tonight. Like I said, we're having some technical difficulty, and I apologize for that. So we're almost done. If you made it this far, give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back. Whatever videos I can't include in tonight's video, and like I said, I do apologize. I don't know what's going on with the equipment. I will include in tomorrow's video, so you're not going to miss a thing. Trust me. The problem with before and after photos, I wonder if these people ever... are they buying the stuff that, like, is she buying what she's selling? Like, these, listen to this horse shit. Roll the film, please.
When diet culture or personal trainers say, take progress photos to stay on track, what they're actually doing is perpetuating the lie that us humans are healthier when we are smaller, which is simply not true. These transformation photos also demonize the before photo as someone that is not good enough just as they are. What does this content say about somebody that looks like the before photo? It says you are not good enough as you are, and I had to go to extreme lengths to not look like you, and I'm being celebrated for that. Piggybacking onto fat phobia and body shaming. This content also regularly focuses around women, that a woman's primary focus in life should be to take up as little space as possible, masked as determination or discipline. Lastly, these photos belittle exercise simply down to a weightless tool, but it is so much more than that.
We're literally too stupid to insult.
So the clip says you're literally too stupid to insult. But so she just said that before and after photos to measure your progress when you're getting healthy, losing weight, whatever, is fat phobia. Listen, you deserve a little.
Pompous, stuck-up, snot-nosed, English, giant, twerp, scumbag, asshole.
Sorry, lady, sorry, but before and after photos can be used for great motivation and inspiration. Don't ever listen to a thing these people say. I don't need to tell you guys, we're all perfect here in this community, in this channel. I'm talking to people over on the other channels. Don't ever listen to anything these people say. Moving right along. All right, so check this out. I thought this was fake when I first saw it. This isn't fake. This is real. I thought the guy was just having fun playing games. Roll the film.
Hi, I'm Giacomo, and this is my prototype. It's a face protection mask. It's like a common mask, but with something different. It's adjustable for small or big head, like mine. It has a door in front of the mouth that I can open for drink or eat. After that, I close this part to maximum protection. In the upper part, we have to place a plexiglass square to protect the eyes from the other droplets. I love this prototype and I love Strobis because it's a perfect tool to make something special things like building or any kind of prototype.
Yes, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
No. This, like I said, this isn't satire. This was a real thing. This guy was. Listen, I'm not putting anything on my face that I have to open and close to eat. It's not happening. It's not. When is this gonna stop? Like, moving right along. All right, guys, we're gonna end this one here on this with a, shockingly enough, I know, shocking. Another Democratic politician. This is London Breed. I did a story. I put a story about her in one of my videos a couple days ago. You guys may remember. It's kind of been a big deal. She was caught in a San Francisco bar, nightclub, whatever, partying with the co-founder, a co-founder of BLM, one of the co-founders of BLM. I think it was Alicia Garza or something out there in San Francisco. So London Breed, mayor of San Francisco. San Francisco has some of the most strict lockdown and mask requirements and all. Very strict, very strict. She was in a club partying shoulder to shoulder with all kinds of people. Place was packed. Not a single mask on. She broke her own rules, requirements, mandates, whatever you want to call them. She broke them. Just like the rest of the Democrat politicians do. And they asked her, why, what's going on here? Why'd you do it? This lady's insane. Just call it what it is. She's insane. Roll the film.
I had a good time at the Black Cat, and I think it's sad that this is even a story. The fact is, there was something that was really monumental that occurred, and that is Tony, the original members, the brothers, Raphael Sadiq and Dwayne Wiggins, who have not performed in public for, I believe, at least over 20 years. They are just really some of the most incredible artists in the history of this country and the Bay Area in particular. And the fact that that is getting lost here is very unfortunate, not to mention the incredible trumpeter, Maurice Mobetta Brown, who is just phenomenal. These incredible musicians who performed and who really uplifted the spirits of not just myself, but all of the people who were there. And from my perspective, I was there, but don't feel as though you have to be micromanaged about mask wearing. Like, we don't need the fun police to come in and try and micromanage and tell us what we should or shouldn't be doing. We know what we need to do to protect ourselves. No one has been more conservative about protecting themselves than I have, not just because I want to set an example.
You're a liar. You're a liar. You know something that you're not telling us, you slimy scumbag liar.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The way I see it, Obama had his big birthday party. He got her party, and with these people, he had Nancy Pelosi at a recent fundraiser with just tables shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow of elderly people without masks. All these people, the Emmys, the Met Gala, no masks. They don't seem too afraid of much. Anyway, her excuse was complete and utter garbage. It went on for like 6 or 7 minutes, this interview. She says, I was feeling the spirit. So I guess as long as you're going to see the resurrection of Tony, and the trumpeter Mobetta Blues, or whatever you said, that's okay? Like, that's okay? And then she starts talking about micromanage. You don't need to be micromanaging the fun police, so get rid of the mandates then. Let people be adults and be responsible and make their own decisions. Ridiculous. Rules for thee and not for me. Just like we've seen for the past year and a half, 2 years. That's a wrap. Anyway, guys, if you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much. You guys know I can't do this alone, so thank you for trudging ahead with me. I wonder if any of you guys are going out to buy, or we're planning on going out to buy steak tonight, and changed your mind after seeing this. I think I'm having steak for dinner too. Anyway, also want to give a big shout out once again to the sponsor of today's video, Shelby Pierce. Shelby, thank you so much for sponsoring today's video, and I always appreciate all the love and support. Thank you. And listen, like I said, we're having some technical difficulties with the video today. So whatever clips I could not get in today, I promise will be in tomorrow's video. So you didn't miss anything. Don't worry about it. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the greatest community on the YouTubes. Guys, it's clearly getting crazy out there. So make sure you're taking care of yourselves. In the words of the famous George Washington, stay strapped or get clapped, I think. Till next time, peace.